guys, welcome to our channel. This is the Seymour Podcast. I'm Kane Carter with my fellow hostee,
Seymour Cash.
and we're joined today, special guest by my brother.
Real love.
So we run a session, a podcast a few weeks back, a couple of months now, looking at the aspirations of young people wanting to become rappers, sports stars, in particular football, and why we couldn't focus the attentions on other professions. Vio over here, big friend of ours, big love. He's an aspiring artist, releasing tunes at the moment, and it'd be fair to say that he's not moving relentless with it, but he's persistent.
Yeah, he's persistent,
And
he's
consistent.
dedicated.
Shout out to him.
So we wanted to bring him here so he can talk about his aspirations and motivations around becoming a music artist and just his spin and his side on things, so we can hear the other side of the coin. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. We just wanted to give the rappers them like their fair share of time to explain their side of the story. Obviously, Victor's my brethren in it, so I want him to be. VL is my brethren.
No, you can say man's government, but you're my dog. But I don't feel like that's called my bad tags now. You're my dog. I said
VL is my
VL.
brethren then, yeah, and we want him to be successful and everything, and just because we was like not discouraging people, but we was trying to encourage people to seek different career paths. I still feel like it would be a disservice to not have, some kind of artist come on here and just talk about the motivation and inspiration behind what they do and their plans and, whatnot. Because, at the end of the day, Victor's still a working man, he still goes and pays his rent and he looks after his son and everything. So it's not like he's like, I don't know, one of those rapper guys that ain't getting nowhere and just not giving up on it. It really seems like, to me, it seems like Victor doesn't mind if he becomes famous or not. He just likes making the music, so he keeps making the music, and that's what he's all about, and it's spreading his message and inspiration. So, just really wanted to get your take on everything.
I think, first of all, love, brother. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks for coming. Good to have you.
Blessings.
I think, from where I am now, like I said, I think it's important to take man back in it, because I don't think if I'm going to give you where I am now, I've got to give it back to where we started. So if man's going back to like school days when man was initially writing bars, like back them times it was grand, innit? Everyone was doing it. Like I say, man was writing little 8-bar relays. The thing is, it was that thing that everyone in school was spitting.
Yeah.
Do that little
cycle.
So man,
We see it all the time.
fam. And even certain times, bro, it's like like it was mad. I think the first initial feeling I had, like say, growing up, man, always listened to, as I said, like rap in general. But like I say, when we was growing up, it was like all the rappers that were popping. Like say, everyone had a little run, 50, Jar, and all these other J Dub, and all these men that were hot at the time. Fabulous. But like, my thing was, like I say, back then when we grew up, when them rappers there, everyone was sick. But if you heard a man, you'd hear that man and you'd know. Nowadays, like you hear a man and you just automatically think, I don't know who this Don. It could be the same Don, do you know what I mean? Because of the drill thing. And it's not to I don't discredit nothing. But like I say, it's got lots of opportunities, people that are doing their thing now. My thing, as I said, like it's a bit sad. Like I say, I'm comfortable on grime. Like I say, even now, I'm not knocking drill. I'm going to experiment on drill as well. But my thing is when man started initially, it was just for fun. It was I liked, like I said, off camera. I was telling you, like I say, it was just that was what everyone was doing.
Yeah. So
my
I'm
brethren
going to
were
ask
doing.
you something quickly.
Yeah.
So see, when you first discovered that you had like some kind of passion for music, do you think that you was just spitting because everyone at the time was kind of spitting in the playground, or did you know that you liked music from before and then you realised, oh, everyone's spitting in the playground, like this is my time to shine because I like music?
Look, truth be told, like I say, I'm not. One thing, like I say, you know me, innit? So like I say, anything I spit or whatever, whatnot, you know that man's been there. I'm not spitting it because you know man person, you know man's been there. So if I'm telling you at times, man was going through it, or man's been broke, or man's been there. Like I'm just not one of them guys. Like I say, granted, my one I don't even like bigging people up because my sister's gonna get gassed, but she always showed me old music in it. And I'll be real, if you told me what music, if you could make music or listen to music for the rest of your life, one genre, it wouldn't be rap.
No.
I'd be listening.
What would it be for you? What would it be?
It'd have to be R&B. That's my thing. Like, I love R&B music. That's my thing.
What would it be for
I
you?
love that he's true to the
But
truth.
why not? I'm not listen, bro. Listen.
I have to be.
What, bro? Listen. I love.
nothing will be reggae.
I love bars with a passion. Love bars, bro. But bro, when I'm cooking my food, blood. You think man's listening to Jadakiss and Styles P, blood? Man's
I
listening.
like all music.
I like music. Fam.
But if you had to stick with one
One.
genre, what would it be?
It's hard, that is, you know.
No, but bro, my thing's R&B.
I feel like R&B covers all the bases.
Tell you what, do you want me to tell you? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, R&B's a...
Tell you what, for R&B or reggae.
I'll tell you why. Because when you listen to music now,
Yeah.
automatically, if I'm rapping, even if you want to or not, you're gonna compare my style of rap or my rap ability to someone at the pinnacle of the game. You have to.
Yeah.
That's just how we do rappers. Now, with like R&B and that, like
There's a lot of room for everyone to shine.
right, and you can literally be who you want to be. You got a man that's more vulnerable. You got a man that is, like I said, you know Drake can bar. You know Drake can sing, but they come in singing. Now, for example, if someone like Jadakiss now starts singing on a rhythm, you've never known Jadakiss for singing, so you're gonna automatically think, it's a bit mad, you know. But truth be told, before Drake come on this thing, you didn't really hear hybrid rappers rapping and singing. You'd hear a man on a tune and a singer. You didn't really
First
hear.
person I ever heard rap and sing on the same song was actually
Don't tap this shit.
Oh, my bad.
Nipsey Hussle was
Right.
was one of the first.
But when-
ones I heard
Let me just say quickly though, like I like love Nip's music as well, but if I had to pick a genre myself, I think it would be something like, I could lean to R&B, but I think it might be something like soul, funk, or something like that.
Yeah, I do that song.
Like what, Neo and them?
I like G-Funk.
Neo song.
No, oh yeah, like
Yeah.
some Erica in it, some Angie,
spiritual.
you know what I'm saying, some Macy's, you know what I'm saying?
Tell you what.
I think maybe I'd just classify that as R&B when it's not just because of my experience around music.
Tell you what. Who I'm.
But I say, my other comment with the R&B thing is why I like R&B, and I think probably why you relate to it as well, because R&B is timely. So R&B, when you listen to an R&B track, it takes you to a time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A drill tune, for instance, will make you want to turn that. Certain tunes have different effects, different genres. But the R&B, for me, it's time. You play any R&B tune, you're gonna feel like 90s.
But also,
Yeah.
when you touch that, I think it depends on the person as well. Because I feel like our era, we were actually taught how to grind, and we didn't have as much as the generation now has in respect of, like, you know, the camera phones and this, that. We didn't have all that. Well, we had camera phones, but it wasn't where it is now. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the kind of music, when man was going through something and you heard the rhythm, sometimes you ever heard the rhythm, you think like, bro, did this person write this rhythm for me?
Yeah.
But it showed you that people were going through actually the same stuff. So even though man's got $1 billion house, like you heard that.
My man's still talking about his missus cheating on him.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Fam,
I know what you're saying.
and it's mad because, like I say, everyone had that feeling that was going in it. So when I'm going back to me personally, like, I'll be real, my favourite artist, it's gonna sound brazy to you what I'm saying right now. My favourite artist of all time is Brandy. Like, Brandy's my thing, bro. Brandy's my thing.
Brandy's got bits, bro.
Like, and like I say, and it's not only that, it's because they take me back to where I was growing up, and that's, man was,
You was listening to
fam,
You wanted to be ready
System was
and you see,
I was watching my Wii show.
What, bruv? Big man things. She's come back on Netflix, bruv. She's come back on Netflix. I've watched season 1 to 6 twice. And it's only been like, bruv, I swear down, fam. Like, it was just, it's where that's my childhood, innit? So that's what I remember. But like I say, going back to the actual rap, so we don't jig, because otherwise we'll just be here forever. Like, going back to the rap, like, I always had a passion for it. Like, I've always, like, rapping, drumming, and it kind of more started taking shape. Like I said, I always had bars. Like I say, even now I've got bars in pad. Like one time, if I ever come back and I'll try and bring it back for talk about music again. I've got books in my house, in an actual book bag, yeah, just pads. I remember one time I went to shop. It might even cost cards. I remember when it was called All Days. Is it All Days? All Days. Remember it was on Wood Street and that. That where the,
I don't even know if I remember.
you know on the like where the big block is, the big tower block.
Yeah,
on the bottom there was like by the
There was
post
a post office.
Like, I
yeah.
went there. I remember I spent like £2.50 or something like that. I just got notepads and notepads and notepads. Like to this day, even when I wasn't recording it, I was just writing music and that whatnot. Blah blah blah.
See, but that's the thing. That's what I want to know. Like, what was driving you?
But you know what?
What
Again,
made you go get the pads?
Again, like I say, going back to it, like I always had the passion for music, but my thing was where I wasn't good with like expressing feelings. I'm getting better now. I'm still not the best, but I'm getting better now. Like I just didn't. In my head, no one was going through what I was going through. That's just how I saw things. But I know people going through it. As far as I'm concerned, like I say, when you've got a problem, 9 times out of 10, you can't see past that problem because in your head, only you're going through it, and you don't talk about it.
Yeah.
But like how I done it was that way. And like I say, I wasn't. Me and mama cool, me and my dad are cool, but I didn't have that foundation built that I could just go and chat to them. They just wouldn't understand because they were the ones predominantly putting me in situations that I'm feeling this way, but I can't chat to them about these things.
Yeah.
And then life's happening and X, Y, Z and da 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 da. But I think when it really started to take shape for me, like I said, the passion's always been there for music. Was when my granddad died, because it was mad because like he was in a care home and whatnot, and these times I was backwards and forwards.
That wasn't that long ago, was it?
No, I want to say
5 years ago?
no, too far. Maybe about I want to say 3.
Okay.
But now 4. It's gonna be 4. It's actually 4 now. Actually, 2021. Yeah, 4. Like now, it was like because at the time I was backwards and forwards, and these times, like I say, I was going uni and I was trying to balance uni and trapping. It was.
I remember.
And
You was very busy at them times.
Bruv, it was nuts. Man, man's jumping out of lectures to go and do it. It was crazy,
Yeah,
bro. Like but like I said, I still finished uni and it was mad because at the time, I say my mum was in a good place as well, so that was affecting me kind of thing. But it all kind of full circle. When I was like, I was literally about to dub uni, but like I say, because man was broke them times. I remember, like and I was never one of them guys to stunt in it, so it's never that like so. At that point, I needed the peas, bro. So the uni thing, forget that. Even like the uni money was just whatever. But you see, like even when I was trapping, it was quick. It was coming, so I didn't have to wait. Didn't have to think. It was just
Yeah.
So when man was doing my thing, it was. Do you know what I mean? And I don't want to say man's names on camera. It was my brother's name that helped man even jump on the thing. Do you know what I mean? Because but not to get to delve in too much. That it was helping man and it was doing what it got me out of mad situations. In regards to like financial bits and pieces, and that's what man knew in it. So that's what, as far as I was concerned, that's what man knew. Man was doing what I had to do.
Yeah, but you see what's mad about that you say all this, because when I listen to your music, I don't really hear that side of your life in it.
Nah, but I tell you what.
And I'm happy that that's
I tell you why.
That's why I wanted you to be the guy to come and talk on it.
And I tell you why. I tell you why. Because the way man come on the camera, like a lot of man, like I say, I watched another interview. On the ZZ, I think it was ZZ's channel, and Losey was kind of talking about how a lot of man in their videos are just there to be there. Yeah, they're not all drillers, and I've always known this. And even back then, and the thing is, the reason I can't go on camera and just go and glorify it and chat, like I say, if I chat it, I'll put you back after this. I'll put you back onto some old music and whatnot, so you don't see. But that's probably at the time where I wasn't pushing it like that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But now that I'm pushing, it's different. I'll talk about my struggle.
Would you do something like that? Because I've got. Would you do something like that? Would you portray something in your videos?
Never.
That's not true. Like,
Never.
see that man saying, "Oh, man, the guys are just there." Obviously, they've got actors and stuff like that in the videos and stuff. But yeah, would you?
Tell you what.
Portray
I'll tell you
that
what.
sort of image?
Aesthetically wise, it looks cool because that's what people gravitate to.
Yeah.
Right, kind of like cars, rebels, and whatnot. Yeah. Like even the last video had a range in it. Range ain't mine. I'm not gonna tell you the range is mine. You're gonna see me driving my normal car. But when like you get man that are trying to act like it's theirs, bro. Do you know what I mean? I've had runs, I've had money, I've been broke. But I tell you this in my music, I'm not gonna sit there and say, bro, I'm balling out of control. Do you know what I mean? I'm not that guy. Like I say, you got man be online doing this rolly, flash, bro. I've got a rollie in my house. Don't wear it. It's just there. But because I know it's worth money. But it's not my thing to come out and say that. Do you know what I mean? Even like for videos, I don't put it on.
Yeah.
But why is it?
It's
why
not
do you
that,
make
you know what, let me not say that. I have done.
Yeah.
But as I'm growing up, I'm kind of thinking, you know what, bro, like, you don't, let's say, just because you've got certain things show status in it. But really, when you deep it, you got man that have got
It shows insecurity.
6 cars.
Yeah.
You got man. No, of course, but outside, listen, I don't knock man that are showing it. I don't care. It's just not who I am. I've had bread. I've not had bread. I've had a watch. I ain't got a watch. Do you know what I mean? So for me, like I say, with my music, when you're hearing my thing, the reason I can't just tell you anything, and certain time my brothers are saying to me, oh bro, like maybe try to do a drill tune or just, I'm saying to them, yo bro, I hear what you're saying, a man's gonna touch them angles, but I've got to make sure I touch them angles right, because I don't want to be on the drill rhythm. Firstly, sounding like them, man.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, I don't want to be just capping. Yeah? Because my thing is this, when I'm talking about drill, and I say obviously man, I sing rough same age now, so reason I can't just gas about drill, bro, because man, like I say, where you got these dons that are lying, or some people are lying or capping, whatever you don't call it, my thing, where we're from, yeah? Like, man actually have real man and real brethren that are in the field. Man's got real brethren that have died over this shit. So for me to sit there and tell you that this shit is cool or glorify it, I'm lying to you, bro. I'm lying. Because I've got real man, I've been in situations, you don't even have to be there, bro. I've been in situations where my brethren's got passed, it's my brethren, it's regardless of my brethren. Like, when you're young, you're not thinking about these things. My brethren's been in Passau, we've been in places, and the places got lit up. But we're there not thinking, but you could have been there. Do you get what I'm saying? But when you're young, you're not thinking this is cool. You're there, you're in the hype, innit? But for me to sit here and tell you that shit is cool, you're lying. And anyone that does tell you it's cool, they're lying. Because who wants to go to funeral, bro? Who wants to sit there and see they bury their brothers and stuff?
A thing that I like to say is like, you see all of these rappers that like glorify and everything.
Yeah.
Would you encourage your own child to go out and start a trap?
Never.
Would you? No, you wouldn't.
Never.
You wouldn't encourage them.
Tell you what, again, I don't
want them to get hurt.
I tell you what, but I'm on the fence with this one, because it's I say I'm on the fence, I'm not on the fence, I'm totally with you on that. I just say, with regards to like trapping and stuff, I get why man are doing what they're doing. I've done it, so I can't say to man, don't trap.
Yeah. No, I understand.
But I will never, hold on, let me go on. When I'm saying it, I'm saying in the sense where a lot of man are trapping because they need the way out. Other man are trapping because they generally love the game. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
But like I say, there's just got to be a plan.
But man that trap and love the game, don't rap about it.
That's BS, man. That's BS, bro. No one not trapping love the game, man.
No. Some man generally,
Some
generally
do.
do, bro. The lifestyle, no, bro. Listen.
They don't, fam. I'm telling you, bro. It's an image that they're trying to portray.
Right.
Because
Look,
they can't.
but right. Look.
No one wants to do that shit.
But look. But they still
Some
love.
people do, though.
But man, when I say love the game, break it down. When I say love the game, you might not love the game, but you love what comes with it.
They love the money.
The money comes quick.
Yeah.
The gala on it.
Yeah.
The cars, like the lifestyle that comes. People like that.
Yeah, but if they could trade that in to be Jay-Z, they would all do it.
Of course they would.
If
But
they
like
could
I
trade it in to be hundreds, thousands of people, they will do it.
But you know what I'm
I think
saying?
they just try and
Nah,
they want you. Say like it's
They want you to buy into that idea.
Yeah, they want you to think I'm cool. Look at my life. I love it so. And saying that I do it for the love of the game, it shows that like that happy innit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if they say like mans don't like this shit innit, like don't like doing this shit, I gotta do it, but they feel weaker, bro.
Yeah, I know this.
Like trust me,
But
no
here-
one wants to
here
do
this
that
though.
shit.
their own.
Hear this. But you know what? My thing is this. Like I say, even now more so, I'm starting to. And not even just lockdown. Forget lockdown. But even before, before, I was kind of. You know when you were saying about what made you want to think, but I was thinking, why do you really rap? I've asked me that question as well sometimes, because I'm thinking, like I say, and I kind of come to the conclusion that's just how I express. That's what I do.
Do you so I'm just gonna ask you this like you didn't just answer that. So do you rap because you want to be a rich rap star?
If rap didn't pay me, like obviously don't get me wrong, I'd be lying to you to tell me that I wouldn't like to get paid off rap because it's what I love doing, it's a passion.
No, but
But is it your target? Is it your aim?
Are you rapping because you want to be the next Drake or something?
No, I'd be lying to you.
But you obviously you want people to hear your lyrics. and everything.
Course.
But
Tell
I'm
you what,
saying,
tell you
do
what.
you want that?
I'll tell you what. If you said to me, tomorrow I'll give you £20 billion. Yeah?
Right.
Or I'd give you 5 M's and you can inspire people. I take the 5 M's as an inspiration.
Right,
My thing is,
go on. I've got something for you. What if someone now,
Yeah.
in your financial situation
Yeah.
now, this
Yeah.
is how, man, this will answer the whole question for you right now.
Yeah.
What if someone offered you £20 million to not rap? Would you take it?
To not rap ever again.
Yeah, to not rap ever again.
In a professional capacity.
So I could not rap.
So you could come to that. You could come. Like say we was having a little drink or something. You could come and we could bust little freestyles and catch jokes together. But you're not allowed to rap to audiences.
Yeah, you can't be putting things up on YouTube and that. You
Yeah.
can't be trying to get signed. You can't be putting things on Spotify and all that.
Could someone pay you to stop rapping? I know it's difficult.
No,
But 20 million is a lot of money.
It's a lot of money, but again, if I say yes to that,
Yeah.
and it's gonna sound mad because you know some people it will sound like I'm saying no because of the camera.
Yeah.
But if I give you that, I give you my soul because that's what I love doing. I'd be lying to you to say because I've deeped it. Like I said, I've had money in my hand. Do you know what I mean? And I've bought what I thought I wanted, and you know, been on nice holidays, and I've done all these things, and like I say, bought what people think. You just have had a decent car, and I've got all of this stuff. It's only brought me the temporary happiness. So you give me 20 mil, I could go buy 1,000 houses, and my son could be secure for life. I could sort all my problems out. That materialistic problems.
Yeah. But you would feel
in here, but I wouldn't be unfulfilled, bro. Because I wouldn't be fulfilled because I'd be sick, bro. I drive in my car, I put my headphones, regardless of I'm going, work, whatever I'm doing, bro.
You're gonna hear, man.
And I'm writing my bars.
I could have murked this rhythm better than this guy.
Not even that, no. I listen to my own rhythms, or I might.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like,
I tap in, bro. The thing is, don't get me wrong. 20 mil that could change anyone's life, but bro.
I will take it.
No, I get it, but it's different. It's
No,
different.
it's different. I'm gonna explain why. I'm gonna explain why.
Yeah, but like I say,
I will take it because my mentality is I love the art. Do you know? I love the art. I love making music. I love the process of making music. It don't need to be out there for everyone to hear. I like making. Give me my 20 mil, cool. I'll still be making music and all that for myself, consuming it.
no, but like I say, man said I could never rap. But the thing is,
just commercially, in a professional capacity.
But that is my thing, bro. Like I say, because I've been in situations, I know people going through things. So my thing is a connectivity with people.
Yeah. You want people to hear it, innit?
What's the point of making art if no one gets to see it?
Yeah.
I understand.
You don't want to paint a picture
and put it in your own house.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And that's what my thing. But
that's just my perspective.
And like I'm saying, bro, it's all good and whatnot. But like I say, I want to help inspire people because I could rap for myself, of course I can. But I know what I'm going through, so I won't feel it the same as. You look at any artist that just makes music and don't play it to no one, and they don't want to play it. That's a lie, bro. Because you want to help people. You're going through. If you're writing rhythms like, like I say, I don't even think of a rhythm, bruv. Brandy's music. You don't know Brandy's music. So, have you ever? Yeah. Like, man, when she's talking about have you ever been in love or have you ever, bro. That's real life situations. People are connecting with that shit. You're talking about me writing a rhythm. Yeah, I know what I'm going through. That's why I wrote that rhythm. But someone else could be, bro. Do you know the feel? Like I say, any real musician that says to you, like I say, you get mad that you do it for the money and whatnot. I get it. Of course, I would love to make money off you. I'm not saying I won't because I'd be lying. But if I didn't, I'd still, bro. I've been writing music for over since I was 13, 14. I've never seen a penny. Never. And I've been in and out with it. Only really now have I started. No, but even like I say, I only really started taking things. Like I say now, I've started. Like I say, you man know, like man started investing in my own camera, doing my thing. That means small. But bro, like man, like I say, you man even knew I rap. I won't point it out like that.
Yeah, because this, you know, another interesting spin on this as well, away from music, is I associate you with somebody that kicks ball.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing. Again, the man that know me from the ends, no, that's my thing.
Yeah,
anyone that balls in the ends knows man for kicking the ball. That's what man know man for.
During our previous podcast, we spoke about footballers and rappers in particular. So you aspire to be a footballer.
But even that, like I say, that's a whole different. Albeit for like that's a whole. Yeah, we won't even get into that.
I'm just saying with those.
Yeah, of course, I would love to be a footballer, but even
two things,
same principle. I've never made a penny of playing football.
Yeah, man.
But blood.
I know for a fact, man couldn't pay you to start playing football.
No, bro. I don't even say.
That wasn't going to be my question. My question was just why is it those two things in particular?
Listen, like I say,
you've leaned towards.
I tell you what, football's just
culture.
no, football's just a passion of mine from early. Granddad put me onto it. Fell in love with R9, Brazilian Ronaldo. That's my first football interaction. And after that, like I say, obviously everyone knows that you didn't need to like. Even if you didn't like football, you can't like them Brazilian man that were doing anything in that time. Fam, they gave man the world joy, and that was my team. You cannot like. I don't care who you are. If you're telling me Ronaldinho and Zidane and these man did not,
it makes better sense as well. Like just to add into this, like it's mad when you look from the outside. They probably were especially inspiring to you because they spoke Portuguese as well.
That too, but again, not even that, bro. If you watch them. That man said, fam, you hear all these interviews, you hear like all these other footballers, you hear them man talking about, you know, we train hard and this, that and the other and blah, blah, blah. You hear them Brazilian man, them man are saying, yeah, blood, like, we just play with the football, but it's fun. All the adverts, you didn't see that man on, you didn't see like a lot of, I mean, you saw adverts with like Pepsi and stuff, but you didn't see no English adverts like that with just the England team. And that you're thinking, yeah, them man, whatever, but bro, you saw them Brazilian adverts now doing tricks, flicks and all.
So it'll be fair to say then that
they were just passionate about the sport.
Bro, I'm a man. I'll sum it up for you, but I'll let you last. See me. Passion overrides bread for me, and like I say, I'd rather have a little bit and still have my soul than just do something for the sake of the money. Like I say, and like I said, no matter what situation I'm in, that's who I am. I can't sell myself, because if I say to you, I'll take that 20 mil and never rap again, I might as well say...
You'd be selling yourself.
Yeah, but I might as well just go to a label and say, you know what, I need the money, pay me the advance, and I'll make any money and I'll make any rhythm you want me to make. That's not real. I can't do what's not real to me. And regardless of how people say it, like, you know, oh, you know...
So where's you in it, Carly?
Don't know what you're saying.
What did the thing pop up?
Who with you, bro?
Yeah, it's just
Think lapper. No back.
I'm gonna give you man joke. I don't even know if this was recording.
No, don't say that. It's been on for time.
Oh yeah, the light was on, innit? Nah, my space is just run out.
God damn.
But did you see what I'm saying though, bro? Like, it's very, like I say, the passion, and I've kind of deeped it. Like, my passion goes hand in hand with the money thing. And that's maybe why I probably haven't taken it as serious as I did. Do you know what I mean? Because if I was just looking for the money, I might have done a couple of other things that...
You would have been pushing it more and more.
No, not even that. If it wasn't, like, if I didn't have the money thing to go for it, like I say, bro, before there was even... But back in the day, it was literally a pipe dream, bro. You can be anyone and make a rhythm and blow now.
Yeah.
Back then, you had to be able to spit.
Yeah.
That's why when Chip was 16, only he come through like that. You had to be top of the top. The man that were doing this thing, the Wileys and these men that were doing it, them man were at the top of the game at that time. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
So when you...
No.
Oh, move it.
Share it.
Yeah. It's mad, see what I'm saying? Now even though like this little flop happened, man, once you edit it, it's...
Yeah. Exactly.
So like I say, no, when you deep it, realistically, like I say, my team is a passion team. But like I say, now I'm pushing my team proper. Granted, like I say, obviously I want to make money from it. But if I didn't, it wouldn't deter me anyway, because that's just what I do. My thing is more so...
But you also have another profession. Like you have...
Yeah, man, working it.
You have a fully professionalised, qualified job.
Yeah. But listen,
and then I think that's the difference that we were talking about before, isn't it? Like he's got that, and he's pushed, you know, and then so you're in quite a unique situation actually compared to what we was talking about before, because we was looking at guys that were just young boys aspiring to be rappers and stuff, and then trying to...
listen, my team, listen, and the thing is, I'm not too sure. One thing is this though, I think as well, the reason why I'm doing it now is because also I'm not too proud in the respect of, you know what, a lot of men look at that work. Bro, listen, I've got a whole youth to feed. And outside that, like I said, I'm not just naive thinking, oh, it's just rap, bro. Listen, before I'm in the booth, like, man's, like I said, you saw man in the booth yesterday or something. Bruv, before I went to the booth, my son was fed. He was at home, he was getting ready to get in his bed, bro. I mean, it weren't like man just bust out. Like my youth comes first. I mean, and it's not just rap. I mean, I've got other things that I've invested in, and I'm trying to pattern up and stocks, and I'm looking into. So it's not just you're outright just trying to be a rapper. Of course, I want to rap, but I'm not stupid. Any rapper, even the top dogs that have rapped, that made big, the Jay-Z and them man. Do you think them man are still eating off rap now? Bro, them man have invested in things, bro. What do you think the game is? But like I say, a lot of men, that's what I say. Any money I make, or if I make it or whatever, bro, it's gonna be, again, the passion is gonna fuel, it's just a vessel to fuel the actual bag. Because the real bag isn't in rap. You're hot right now. Milk it when you're hot. This is the game. That is exactly the game. Milk it while you're hot. When you're off, you have to have something to fall back on. You look at all these other men and what they got, real estate. I was watching an interview yesterday, Rick Ross has got flipping like 25 wing stops, Jay-Z owns basketball teams.
He made sensible investments, didn't it?
Michael Jordan's got crap fam. It's all different things, but like I say, when you're hot, milk it, do all the stuff you can do and go on that way. But like I say fam, like if rap didn't work, I'd say of course I love rap. I love rap, but like I say, I'm looking at other things, you know what I mean?
How conscious are you about your messaging, the messaging that you put into your tunes and stuff? Just hold that for 1 sec. I'm gonna put this light on so we know if this fucks up. Yeah. If it turns off, you know it's not happening.
Tell you what, yeah?
So yeah, are you conscious?
Tell you why I'm not conscious of the message in respect to like how I'm delivering it, because all I'm talking about is my life, my perspective. I'm not giving you nothing artificial. I'm not telling you go and follow this. I'm not telling you don't follow this. I'm giving you my life. Now, with regards to, and I'm expressing it how it's coming from, but in the same space, I'm not going to be on a rhythm telling you, you know, my thing is this. I've got rhythms and whatnot, and I'm talking about, you know, like my brethren, and I'd ride for them and this, that, and the other. But my thing's a bit different. When I'm telling you I'd ride for my brethren, I'm not talking about like I'm gonna go and shoot. Granted, you take granted, everyone's got people they proper care for, and at some point if you cross that line, you're gonna. They say that there's that saying that you want to see a man's limits, touch his family. That's what they say. So now my thing is this. I'm not that guy that says, oh yeah, this is my dog from the hood and and I'm gonna go and shoot, man. No, bro. You see me, I'm the kind of brother. See if someone touches my people, then yeah. I'm not the kind of brother that you're gonna have to ask. And this is not me saying I'm on war. I want to shoot. I want to put that out there because people misconstrue. I'm not that brother that's saying I've shot anyone. I never stabbed them. That's not my thing. But you see, if you touch one of my people that's like that, that's close to me like that, I'm not the brother that you have to ask.
Are you down?
Are you down? I'm the kind of brother that will die for the cause. That's me, but that's only a couple people that I'm there for. I'm not that brother that's gonna kill for you, like in respect of like, oh, I know you from the end, or then man touch me, come. No, bro. I'm talking about man that frequent in my house, know my mum, sit down, eat a food with me at a table. Them kind of brothers.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? But that goes, I think that goes without saying for anyone. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
obviously, there's always gonna be an element of theatrics in
course, it's entertainment. Course, entertainment. But like I say, I try my utmost best to my thing is this, when I'm putting across my message, I want it to be crystal clear what I'm telling you. Like I don't want you to think, oh, he could be.
I guess your message is the problem is with that question anyways, your message is never negative. Like do you know?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like your message isn't trying to glorify. Your message isn't I got loads of money, whatever. You're expressing yourself, innit?
Bro,
with your music.
Bro, I'd be like, bro, listen, I'm okay in it. I'm where I'm alright for where I am. I'm inspiring for more, but I'm okay right now. So with that respect, it's like I'm not sitting there. I don't want to be something or try too hard to be something that I'm not. It's not who I am, bro. Do you know what I mean? I come from humble beginnings. Do you know what I mean?
I just want to know what drives these you.
No, bro. Like I said, listen, bro. In the next
they're not happy with like. Let me just interject quickly. Yeah, I feel like the reason that I wanted you on here is because Like you've made a life for yourself that is not centered around rap.
Right.
Do you understand what I mean?
But
You still do your rap,
Mm-hmm.
which to me, yeah, is like an obvious sign that you're just passionate about rapping.
Yeah.
You're not. To me, like you're not trying to be a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Like you'll be happy to be a rapper and get noticed and but you're not trying to be on the radio.
or
Or
are you?
No, bro, listen. If obviously I'm pushing now, like when I say rap's my passion, I'm doing the things that you have that come with rap. Like, of course I want to make it in rap. If I could, that's my passion. Of course I want to take it seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I say, I'm 30 now.
So you're not relying on it. Like there's
No, but the thing is,
there's like a part of your character, yeah, that I want to highlight, but I'm not sure how to word it and show it to the people. But I'm just trying to get through the whole thought process.
and this is my thing. Like, anything that you don't know about me, obviously the next couple of months and whatnot, I've actually got a tune ready to drop in like next couple of weeks and whatnot. I was actually just mixing yesterday, but anything that you need to know about me, if you don't know, my music will show you, because before I tried to kind of like hide certain things and I thought, oh, maybe that man them don't want to hear that. I tried to sort of like, I'm lying. I didn't try and cater, but I also tried to kind of make it sound more universal so everyone can kind of listen. But now it's like, you know what, I'm making music that's real to me.
Yeah.
You fuck with it, You don't, again, it's cool, because at the end of the day, it's kind of that thing, like, it's kind of like that crazy pattern. Like, you know, in the hood, back then it was cool to be popping. And I'd say we're from the same hood, so us man are known in our ends like that, but it's one of them things that now it's like, bro,
It's even cooler to be not.
I don't want to be known.
Yeah.
I don't want you to know.
It's even cooler to just be.
Think about it, bro.
Yeah.
If you knew everything, if you obviously you know me, you know man deeper, but if you didn't know, if you knew, imagine everyone that listens to my music knew everything about my life, you would not have nothing to listen to. There's no point.
But this is, I keep saying it, but this is what brings me back to it. You come from a place of expression for music. My problem with rappers is guys that come from a place of clout and stuff. So I think you're a fantastic role model to guys that are in the music game to understand, stop glamorizing stuff and talk about your actual own experience.
Bro, you know what? My thing is
express
this.
yourself
My thing is this, yeah.
It's good, the whole bust down, rolly thing and all of that, but it's good that man I've got it. But that's not what we should be aspiring to be as a people.
But no, listen, my thing is this,
guys.
I don't like to, I've been there and I've kind of thought, you know, and this is probably like because of the place I'm thinking, right, like I can rap much better than half of these guys, but it's just like, these men are just writing rhythms and putting it out and they're blowing in these little, and I just think, you know what we've got to accept, yeah?
There is
No, not even that, fam. One, it's marketing, and we're living in an era where everything is quick. That longevity, bro, none of these rappers that you see now will be relevant in, like, there might be one or two, I'm not saying everyone, guarantee all the men that are famous now will not be famous in 20 years. Look, you look at even from our era, the rappers that were doing it, like the Wileys and these man, bro, there's only a few man, and even man that we rated back then, yeah? You look at it, like, a lot of men are not here anymore.
No.
They were sick, but they're not here no more. Like, but the men that are still like frequent in the scene are doing other bits, venturing. Like, I see something about Lethal building some buildings in Ghana. I mean, you've got other man going into other bits and pieces.
But he's done the thing. He's been patting it up.
No. But what I'm trying to say is, a lot of man,
I know what you mean.
a lot of men are still only relying on rap.
You know, when we spoke on the phone the other day, it's more man you're referring to, man like Marks, Joe Black.
Yeah.
The man used to thump at them, man. Mash Cannon and used to thump at Asko. Asko was still doing his thing up until not too long ago. He burned it off. But flipping like, I know exactly what you mean. I know even let's take Wiley for instance. Roll Deep. He's the only real, he's the main man. Like, you don't know no one else really. Yeah. We don't know what
else. Even like Firecap from our ends, bro. None know half of the mutes. No. But it's like only like, and they were sick back in the day that when there was cut.
Them man got chewed up though, innit?
Like,
that's what happened.
Do you get what I'm saying? So it's a bit.
Will chewed them man out, fam.
But he patterned up the thing good, the bit on the business side of things. I'm not surprised in anything my man is doing. I'm not surprised that he's building that thing in Ghana.
No,
I expected that.
Look, all I'm saying is, like I said, but a lot of, back then, that was like seen as the only way out. I know
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
smart enough to understand that if it didn't go, obviously I want it to go that way. But I'm not too proud to say if it didn't go on that, because I understand it's like I say, my kind of music might not be fitting for this demographic because it's not what everyone's listening to.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I might not be as famous as one of these drill youths, but again, I'm comfortable with that. I don't want to be like if I said to you I want to be famous. Yeah, the famous thing is not that. Like I say, look, like a lot of my favourite rappers are not lyrically hard, but their music, like I say, people that I listen to in my car on the radio, like that.
Do you think? Don't take this in the wrong way. Because now I'm thinking about saying it. It's like it might come out. But do you think if it was the be all and end all for you, you would be more successful in your craft? Because it's like you don't. I guess that's all you're focusing. All your energy is going.
I tell you what it is, yeah. And again, I understand.
You put all your
The thing is, I am putting a lot of energy into it. I definitely am. With regard, I say I'm invested in myself. Like I say, like me and my brethren doing our own thing. I shooting our own videos and green screens and all that. We're buying my, so I'm doing my own thing. But with regards to like even production and that, and when we're recording, that says all kind of like in-housey bits. Do you know what I mean? Might get bits and pieces from from other places, but like the main core of it, like studio, I've got all that for myself. But with regards to like, as I said, the reason is I understand where a lot of mine came from as well. Like I say, I've got a lot of brethren that are rapping, and a lot of men that I know that are in the scene and doing their bits and pieces. A lot of them man have been jail and whatnot and stuff like that. So for them, sort of rapping is the only way. But like I say, again, I'm a rapper, blah blah blah. I'm very streetwise. Never been a gangster, but I'm intelligent. But I've been uni, but I'm intelligent enough to know. Uni doesn't make me qualified to do anything, but I'm intelligent enough to know how to make moves if rap does not pan out. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But like I say, I'm pushing it because this is what I want to do. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you that, certain man are just like, oh, like I have to make it in rap, I have to make it.
That's what
and if you don't have it, bro, like you just don't know how to move outside of it. Bro, nothing. The point is, I could want to be a rapper. Bro, I get hit in the back tomorrow and my spine's bust out and I ain't got no voice. What then? Like, I'm just prepared. I want to be prepared for the worst. If it doesn't pan out how it's supposed to. Luckily for me, I'm intelligent enough to know if it will. And I understand that nothing's a guarantee. There's only so much. People always say, oh, you know what? This is all I've got. It had to work. Cool. It was probably just your. I'm a big believer in what's for you is already for you. You ain't got to chase it. All it is the timing. When it's your time, because Bear Man, and I use another example. I use Pop Papers team. Been rapping for years. Man ain't seen no pennies from that. Nah, he's come out of pen. God. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
that goes to show though as well.
It's timing, bro. This was just his
people are willing
time.
to get behind as well. Like.
Yeah, but again, it was just his time. Everyone knew he could rap. He can rap.
But so why do you think it's now then? Is it because he went
in
jail?
But we can't say that, because if you're saying it's just because he's in jail, there's bare men that have gone jail. Everyone, bro, it's just his time. That's all, fam. Everything is processes and time, bro. Because bare men that have been making music for time, they had one hit tune. Then all of a sudden they make a good tune and people, bro, it's when it clicks, bro. That's why I don't hate on no one's thing. I don't follow no one's thing. I follow my thing. Because what happens is you start as well trying to listen to the next, what's hot now. You're gonna think, oh, if I jump on it now, I'm gonna be hot because that's hot right now. And you're constantly, you know what I mean? Yeah. But like I say, I'm just focused on my thing, doing my thing. I don't really try and pattern no one's thing. I just, you get me? And again, it's that energy of, trying to make the right moves and not just, I want to be around people that are actually trying to do it. Like, like man, sometimes just rap, but they just rap. They're not really trying to do nothing. They're trying to invest in themselves. They're just rapping, and that was one of my things before. But like, yeah, man, the man that knew I could rap. But yeah.
So if things could go the way you would like them to, like what would be your rap career trajectory then?
Bro, as I said, again, things are different. If I could rap and not be famous, again, I understand the game. Before I kind of thought,
M Huncho.
yeah, I don't want to be, but like I said, I'm actually okay with it now. I'm not gonna sit there and wear a mask. No, I'm not.
You're right to be famous then, yeah?
Yeah, but like I said, that's not what drives me. I don't care about being famous. My thing, honestly,
Like I said, be inspiring.
I tell you why I want to be inspiring.
Mm-hmm.
Because, and it sounds mad because I only really started taking it serious when my granddad died, but it's like something inspired me, and I know how that felt.
I knew you was going to say that.
Do you see what I'm saying? So now I want to
say music got you through.
Yeah, that's
so
what
you
got
want
me
to get
through.
someone else through.
If I can help one person, that'll be a game complete in it. Like I said,
I've been saying it from
but
expression.
same time, like I said, but you know what? I know that this expression thing is not. And me, like I said before, it was a thing where I don't really know man knowing my feelings, but now it's like, bro, man's human at the end of the day.
But that's like all of these. Listen, the best tunes come from that because
No,
they're real.
but
Do you know-
like
do you know
I
what
said,
I'm
a lot of
saying?
men don't want to sit there and say that. Do you know what I mean?
Adele's whole career is based on her expressing herself about broke up relationships. Same as that other girl. What's her name? The one that was Big Sean and with that same
Jenny,
yeah, same thing. She makes but her whole career is based on
sex songs.
Sex songs, spliffs and things.
and mash up relationships and things.
But look,
Yeah.
as I say, listen, they're not necessarily the most famous people in the world. They're not the most famous singers.
But their music is very inspirational.
Yeah.
And like I said, that kind of like on the Nipsey thing. Like that's if I got to that point, like I say, but because he's got hella mixtapes before this album come out and went up for a Grammy or whatnot, bro. Man, I've been listening to Nipsey from school, bro.
I've been.
And I'm still talking to him now.
Nipsey Hussle my favourite rapper.
But like I said,
years ago. So.
But the thing is, it's different. It's different people connect to music in different ways. This is just my way.
You know what I like about Nipsey Hussle? Actually, when you're saying that, exactly what you're saying, and exactly the advice that you're giving. My man was being authentic about the struggles. And also the fact that he's not proud of the struggles.
Exactly.
He
didn't glamorize it at all.
Yeah.
He's telling man on his shoes like, what you man doing?
No. But listen,
but you need to do this. He's educating his people, bro.
But if you listen to what Donny's saying as well, but if you hear man's talking about, listen, like man was out there in the field, and there was actual shootouts, and the man was standing on my block with a man there, man. But it's like, bro, the way man he's telling it, and again, it's how you portray it. I can say, listen. Like, I didn't like being on the block where the man them were posted and man were getting shot up at, so we had to ride back just so they didn't. You hear man saying, I love riding out. Now, you're telling man, I had to go and ride out on Donny because if I didn't, he's going to ride back out on me.
Yeah.
It's a completely different angle.
But he's also saying that we need to come better than this as a people.
Yeah,
that's the difference. With he's following up with things. He's not stopping it, saying his statement and that's it.
Right.
And I think and that's my problem with these drill guys. Like, there's no because people can sit here now and say, well, that's the life that I live and all of that. Yeah, I get it. But how can you make that better?
Do you know what's crazy?
How did you make it better?
Do you know what's crazy as well? Even though I rap, the people that are around me that know that I rap and whatnot and blah blah blah, and let me the little following man having that.
So just to follow, because just another thought. Like when I listen to Nipsey Hussle tunes, for instance. He's saying similar things to what these other guys are saying in terms of, we say 20 deep shirt, whatever, yeah. But his tune then doesn't make me want to go and ride out. His tune, I feel, inspires people from that background to do better because he's educating them, man. His music is for them, man. If you're not us, man, don't listen to man's thing, bro. It's not for you, innit? Or listen to it and don't be taking his messages and running with it.
No, but the thing is, you know what? The demographic.
That's the thing, innit?
The demographic
you ain't been there no shootout, so don't now think you want to go do a shootout. That tune is for man that have been in the shootouts, and he's telling you, man, stop doing that. You need to be doing all this.
But here's the joke. But the reason I can't say that, I'll touch back on it as well. But like I said, that following on from that, when you're talking about the shootouts and whatnot.
Yeah.
The reason I can't sit here and glorify or telling you to go and ride back out and whatever. I don't know man's situation, so I'm talking from a perspective. Like, but I've had brethren. That and like I say, just like real men that are in the field. Like even now, I'm still cool with them. Man that were riding out and whatnot. And like I say, all it takes is one time. I know a brother that proper like I say, was involved, and when it happened, kind of thing, when his time kind of come, and like I say, granted, he was on his kind of deathbed kind of thing. Again, there's a lot of things I try and talk about too much, but he was even telling man, yo, like Vic, bruv, like anyone around you that's doing this shit, bro. Like, man was crying, like, bro, this is not the life, bro.
Yeah, so
Do you get what I'm saying? And I don't like to, like I say, and it's not something, because he was a big man. He wasn't like, when this happened, I think man was like 24, 23.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? So he was a big man at the time, so his time was definitely coming true.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
He was like brethren with my old school, my old heads kind of thing at the time. Like man's just underneath man's mum's age at them times or whatever it was. So he was saying, but like, bro, this is not the life, bro. So if you've got any brethren that are doing this thing, it's that. And like I said, granted, this is when man was still just chilling with the man them on ends and things were going down. Do you get what I'm saying? So at any point, like I say, bro, like you'd be lying. Okay, some man, I can't say you'd be lying, but if you're saying you happily just like going and riding out and shooting people and like living on the edge, you're like, granted, bro, no one's out here saying you're trying to be a victim, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but like I say, like man's not taking no violation for nothing, do you know what I mean? You're not trying to take violation, but bro, like, it's one of them things, like, bro, if you're sitting there just saying, you know what, I love riding, you're a liar.
You're insane.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, or you're
It's
crazy.
crazy.
Or you're
You
crazy.
should be in prison.
Yeah.
Literally.
Like, that's it's bananas, bro. You just like getting up, let me go and shoot some. That's ludicrous, bro. Do you know what I mean?
I think that the big thing for me that I've taken up, when I wrap up, you guys.
Yeah.
The big thing for me that I've taken from this is
Authenticity for me.
be authentic, try and be positive and build up your people.
Yeah, of course.
And music is a good tool for expression. So if you're going to use it for something, use it for expression and how to get your feelings out there.
And don't be a show off and
Let me just touch back as well, because I'm just unwrapping as well, because Cash actually messaged, man. Like I said, even though your man know I rap, cool, whatever, I might post a thing in the studio. But again, you're never gonna see me going, oh, look at this watch, or that's just not who I am. I'm not gonna, even if I got one, I ain't gonna do it. And like I said, got a watch that I don't even wear, it just sits there. But
Because it's for you, it's not for show.
yeah, it's just for me, or do you know what I mean? And it holds value. So again, it's not like I say. But with that, I put up a little on my Insta today, but I was in the park in my youth, bro. I'm a normal guy, bro.
Yeah, trust.
Like, Cash messaged me and he was like, oh yeah, sick, but bro, I'm a normal guy, bro. But the thing, I think people aren't necessarily connected to the rappers. I think it's more the lifestyle that comes with it. I don't, because if these men
It's
didn't,
like they expect rappers to show them the life that they can't live.
yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't think, and even footballers, it's just a sport. You can
Yeah,
go
but
to
you
the park
don't.
and play.
Exactly, you don't have to. Your character doesn't have to be a certain way to make a tune, or your character don't have to be a certain. You don't have to be a certain type of way to kick ball. Just kick ball and.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of men say
Like-
it, but a lot of men say, fam, I remember back in, but even in school, bro, it was like, bro,
What's the singer that covers her face up and all of that? She's got the long fringes and things like that. It's white.
Her.
white one. Yeah. No, it's not her. It's
but she
but same thing anyway. Like you got all these people that cover themselves up, man. It's because they just. It's about the art.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, they're not trying to be celebrities.
even have you ever heard, you don't know Summer Walker the singer, have you
That's
not?
what more people.
Have you seen that, bro? Have you not ever seen how like she just sounds crazy? Like, even a lot of people have said that I spoke to, like they think like she's dead live, but she's even said like, I don't like doing live shows, bro. That's not my.
Yeah.
She's
I've
actually
seen
recording
that.
her music. Obviously, she's successful. Her recordings are sick, but live it's like some people just don't give you no vibes live. That's just not their thing. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm talking about if man has a show, I'm talking man want to captivate. You know, you don't need that hold crowds.
Yeah.
I don't want man. Obviously, once you
Like
have
Lauryn Hill as well, people say
yeah, I
that.
want man want to captivate the people then and inspire people in the team. Do you know what I mean? So as I said, outside of that, man's a normal brother. Like I'm not anything special, and even if I did get it today, I'm still gonna be the same man, bro. Come and check, man. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's whatever. And another, like I say, I've had that time. Like I say, even down to like the lifestyle. I kind of thought like to be a rapper, you got to have. When I was younger, innit, you feel, obviously it's impressionable, and you don't know anything. Well, cool, you got to kind of live that kind of lifestyle. It's like, bro, if your music is music and people F with it, it don't matter what you're wearing, bro. Whatever, but people will deal with it.
That's something that people
Like at the end of the day, bro, listen, I've got designer fam. I've got freaking designer stuff in my house that I don't wear, but I've had it for years. Like I've got freaking bare expensive coats that I just don't wear, bro. Like it just, bro, this t-shirt is from Primark, bro. I don't. It's just not what it is for me. Do you know what I mean? I'm past that now. I don't feel that I have to do things to impress people no more. Like
You just be yourself.
I
innit?
just
That's-
myself,
yeah.
bro. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm just a normal guy at the end of the day. I'm a dad. I'm a rapper. Like, it's just normal stuff. Like I say, where you lot say, even though you know I rap, when we're talking, even though I know you man support man's thing, it's not, oh bro, like, but you might ask me, oh, what's the next tune and the job, blah, blah, but it's not going to be a thing where you man are going to be there breading because man raps. Like you say, like I said at the start, bro, you can say man's government name, bro. You know me as that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it is what it is, bro. It's not no, you know what I mean? Man's a normal guy, bro. I'm growing up with man know me, bro. So I'm not going to be a captain telling you that, you know, go out and do this or go, bro, I'm just talking my thing from my perspective and that's all it's ever going to be. That's it, you get me?
And there you had it, guys. Stay authentic, be yourself, put the positive messages out there. This has been a blast. This is the Seymour Podcast. I'm King Carter.
Seymour Cash.
Vio.
We out. Love.